It's hockey night in St. Michael / Albertville. Welcome to the Global Hockey Network broadcast of tonight's STMA JV game between your Knights of St. Michael Albertville and the visiting Eagles of Eden Prairie. I'm Matt Harris along with Jeff Story. Hi Jeff, how you doing today?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Really looking forward to another game for these boys. JV dropped a tough one the other day. Gosh, where were they the other night?
Sartell.
I'm already forgetting. A tough one in Sartell, 2-1, and of course a loss in Buffalo on Saturday. So these JV players definitely feeling the loss of Henry Braun in the last game for the full game and half the game in Buffalo, and feeling the loss of Daxon Jancy, who they were without after he sustained that ankle injury last week. So definitely looking for these guys to get back on their winning ways and find some ways to put the puck in the back of the net.
Well, they built a nice, successful season, and no matter what you say when you look at the record, it's been an improvement, and they've been growing as a team. We got Henry Braun back tonight. It'll be fun to watch him play here tonight. Good. It's going to be a good challenge against Eden Prairie.
Absolutely. The Eagles, very sophomore-heavy JV squad here, which is usually the case in the Lake Conference. And so a sophomore-junior stacked squad for the Knights. It should be a real good game here, and we're going to see if we can steal away a win from the Eagles.
Yeah, we can see if we can ground out those Eagles.
Was in one of our favorite sponsors yesterday, Hat Trick Hockey.
Oh, yes.
Talking to Tuff at Hat Trick Hockey, and he mentioned to me that he would like, from this point forward and maybe through next year, to be the official sponsor of any broken stick on the ice. That broken stick brought to you by Hat Trick Hockey.
You don't think he doesn't want the penalty box too, or just the broken sticks?
No, I think the broken stick is probably a better thing. So
got it.
He can cash in on that.
That's good.
They can just walk over next door to the Gold Arena entrance and grab a new stick from Tuff over at Hat Trick.
Sticks. I think if someone falls down, he should be the official sponsor of that, so they can get their skates sharpened or buy new skates.
There you go.
Tape, all sorts of things.
All right, the second referee having a little pause getting back on the ice here. He was grabbing the key from the locker room. Eagles got their little huddle finished over there, and the Knights are already on the ice. DJ McClintock between the pipes today for the Knights. DJ played pretty well in his last couple of games. Let's see if he can keep it up today. And mixing up the lines again, Wyatt Tupper centering a line of Henry Robinson and Jacob Harrison to start. Lane Hagen and Henry Braun are your D pair, and it's nighttime because we've dropped the puck. Knights were first to control, but a tip off the stick off a Hagen pass puts it back into the Knights' defensive zone. And pushed forward by Harrison to center ice. Moten for the Eagles able to clear it up to center ice. Nice that the Eagles have last names on the backs of their jerseys, easier to identify. Harrison controls for the Knights, pushed forward to Tupper. Tupper gets past the red line, makes a move around one. Nice little move, leaves it for Robinson, a little bit behind him. Robinson catches up, gets a shot, wide left. Hagen picks up the rebound, sends it back down deep, but it rings all the way around the boards. It's going to come all the way out to the far point to Braun, and Braun's chip in doesn't work very well, and here come the Eagles in a 2-on-1 situation. Nice stick there by Hagen to steer away the Eden Prairie attacker. And Tupper delivers a big hit there on an Eden Prairie player just outside the blue line. Sent back in by the Eagles. Braun down there working on it. Nice little play by Braun to wrestle it away. Molekade picks up the loose change. Out to the point, but not out, and a long shot off a stick and up into the netting. We'll have a face-off with 15:46 to go in the first.
Definitely want to see some of the Knights players really bring a little more effort and execution. Not that they all play very hard and very well, but just know that they have it in their repertoire and like to see them just bring it out.
You'd like to see the intensity in 10 cities.
Exactly.
There we go. All right, just got a note that Brady Ward out today with pneumonia, so we'll be missing Wardo. He's a key part to the offense, so Knights just can't seem to find a full complement of especially centers today. And Chile, speaking of centers, just delivers a nice hip check there right at the blue line. Knights able to wrestle it away. Leland taps it back toward Chile. It's on net, but picked up by an Eden Prairie defender as they round out the back of the goal. Coe able to hold the zone for the Knights. Eden Prairie takes over back behind the net. And a weak pass that Tate Helland almost got, and then he caught up with the loose puck, gets a shot off, but it was from a tough angle and it was wide. And Girton doing his best stick check on the way back as Eden Prairie sends it back behind McClintock. Controlled by the Knights. Caleb Lee up to Nelson. Cross ice to Girton. Girton gets across the red line, dumps it in. Catches up with his own puck. Girton coming around the boards. Trying to find some help, but lost the puck to number 39, Hall of the Eagles. Good job by Cy Fowler to battle back on defense. Loose puck, right circle, picked up by Eden Prairie out to the blue line. Shot into traffic, hit some bodies in front, out to the right side. Good check by Fowler behind the goal now. As the Eagles pin it up against the wall. Girton gets there, gets a touch, can't control. Still working on it, out to the point. Step by step, trying to get it out of the zone. Finally, Crosby Nelson able to give it a couple touches, get it to the neutral zone. He'll get to the red line and shove it down deep and head off for a change. Robinson out on the forecheck now. He's got Tupper with him. Just over-skated by a Knights forward as the Eagles enter the zone. Schultz misses on a check. Eden Prairie back behind the net. Looking for a dance partner. Tupper delivers one check. Centering pass, loose in front. McClintock dives on it, gets a glove on top, and we're all good.
So Hall, who you see here, his older brother is actually on the team too as well.
Okay.
And those two are both known for their physicality. So we'll see how that plays out as today's game goes.
The big beefy Eagle boys. Here we go. All right, Eagles control the face-off. Over to number 16, and that's a shot by, I got to flip to my other side, Nicholas Balke. McClintock caught it right near his face as it was destined for the top shelf there. Face-off won by Tupper. Over to Robinson, who pushes it forward, and Harrison tries to catch up with it. Loose puck there. He finds it, able to take it back behind the net, but he's delivered a big check back behind the end line there, and Eden Prairie able to send it to the center line. Picked up by the Knights. Shot by Robinson. Blocker save there by the Eagles' tendy. It looks like it's number 30 today. That's Nathan Dickinson in net. Good check by Harrison to slow down the Eagles' attack as Hagen grabs the puck. Back to Hagen, and then Hagen, his bank shot pass did not work, and it led to a centering pass by the Eagles. Harrison pushes forward to Robinson. Robinson just elects to dump it in, and they're going to get a fresh 5 out there for the Knights. And that was a really good line change by the Knights. They got out there quick with some speed there. Eden Prairie still in on the attack. Hagen able to whisk that one away from the defender, and out to Chile. Chile forward to Coe. Coe tried to hit Leland, but pass was intercepted. Loose puck picked up by Chile. Chile in near corner. Drop pass to Coe. Coe tries a shot. Was hamstrung a little bit. Rebound comes out to Lee. Lee, shot. Long shot, slow. Dickinson able to get the save on that one. Near corner now. Eagles control. Leland and Chile enter the fray. Eden Prairie comes away with it. And pinched down by Caleb Lee. It comes all the way down the end of the ice, and Malekade is tripped over there, and he's very slow to get up as his feet went right into the boards. He did get up, controlled the puck there, pushed it forward, but I can tell that one hurt. Caleb Lee tries to send it forward off the glass, but he hit an Eagles player right in the chest. Eden Prairie continues to kind of bat around at the puck in the Knights' defensive zone. Finally, a backhanded shot. That was Carter Ganal. And Hall down there in the near corner with it. Finally flipped forward by the Knights, but just to the neutral zone. And if the Knights don't watch out, they're going to be in an odd man rush situation. Centering pass by Eden Prairie's number 12. It's Puitt. Didn't hit anybody there. Knights working on it down in the near corner now. Eden Prairie comes away. Cadill for the Eagles sends it down to Kapke. Kapke levels Caleb Lee there. Eden Prairie able to maintain control in the zone, just in dangerous spots here. Knights forming a good defensive shell around their tendy here, but not able to clear the zone. Long shot attempt, hit Hall in front for the Eagles. Rebound, just the Knights just having trouble clearing it. Finally, Tate Helland says, I'll do it myself, gets it to the neutral zone. Oh, nice. And here's a centering pass to Girton. Girton tried to leave it for Helland, but it was a little bit in front of him. It was a long shift for those guys. Here comes Eden Prairie back in on the attack. Good check there by Schultz to slow down the Eden Prairie onslaught there. Picked up by Girton. Girton gets checked and has the puck taken away from him. It's put right back to Girton, though, and Girton able to steer it out. He's got a 2-on-1 with Harrison. Girton opts to take the shot and caught there by Dickinson with 9.5 to go in the first period.
Definitely seeing a lot more of the aggressiveness that I was referring to earlier. And like that, now let's just see if Knights need to just work on that execution and working with one another here.
Tupper pushes the faceoff forward and tries to center to Harrison, but it was a little quick and a little short of a pass. Near corner, Tupper with another centering pass attempt, but I don't think he got his eyes up there, and he didn't hit any white shirts. Comes all the way back down to the Knights' defensive zone. Fowler to Harrison, tapped forward to Tupper. Tupper goes cross ice. Schultz is going to catch up with that one. He's able to chop it forward, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty here against the Eagles.
There might be a makeup because there was about 3 or 4 before that, so they finally definitely called that.
Number 22, William Elmquist, heading to the box for 2 minutes with 9:03 to go in the first. Knights will have the first power play of the game.
It's kind of interesting. I recognize a lot of these names from having my stepsons play on a team out of Eden Prairie in AAA. So,
well, that would make sense, Jeff. Knights win the draw. Out to the point, it's Hagen. Leaves for Tupper. Tupper back to Hagen. Hagen shoots.
Oh.
Loose puck. Right on the doorstep in front, and finally an Eden Prairie player able to clear it and take it all the way down far corner, and it's a puck race, and Eden Prairie's going to win that one. Shot attempt from a tough angle. Eden Prairie put it wide, but the Knights really have to get back there and kind of help out. A little lackadaisical on the back check there.
Oh boy.
Eden Prairie still controls. Finally taken away by Braun. We missed you, Henry Braun. Cheeley drop pass there to Tupper. And that's taken away, and it's a 2-on-1 situation on the shorthand play for the Eagles. Wrestled away by Tupper. Here come the Knights back on the attack.
Hagen did a great job of poking in there with his stick and just standing tall.
A little miscommunication between Helland and Cheeley. Helland caught up with it. Over to Tupper. Tupper takes a shot, but that was well wide. Helland catches up with it right at the blue line. Over to Hagen. Hagen's dancing with it on the blue line as well. His pass to Tupper pops over his skate, or his stick blade there for a second. And Hagen and Tupper kind of working on it together, but the possession really never was fully there, and Eden Prairie able to clear. 30 seconds left in the man advantage for the Knights. Tupper going back real slowly, and here comes an Eden Prairie player with some speed. Tupper.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure what Wyatt's doing there. Finally, Hagen and Hagen coming in. The Knights are just not quite awake right now.
Looked a little discombobulated there.
Maybe tired, long day. Been a little bit of illness going around. Harrison finally gets the puck, center ice. So we're almost done with the penalty here. Eden Prairie's back at full strength. Eden Prairie's clearance goes right into the ref. Picked up by Girton. Girton drop pass, shot. Rebound came right out to the high slot, but there were no Knights there. Here comes Elmquist, fresh out of the box. Elmquist, drop pass. Shot right on net. That was number 9, Jack Peterson, but it was right into the chest of McClintock. Wiki with the stop, 6:46 to go, still 0-0.
Yeah, the Eden Prairie has definitely picked up their level of play with their energy and what they're bringing here. The Knights started out hot and kind of let off the gas, but they just got to refuel and get going here.
Cheeley wins the draw over to Molekaday. Molekaday pushes it forward, and Cooper Leland in a puck race over there. He's going to get there, but he's going to pay the price by taking a big check. Centering pass from Coe, put to Cheeley. Cheeley redirected it on goal, but Dickinson all over that one. He gloves and holds, 6.5 to go in the first.
Well, a little bit more energy there. Now let's see if the Knights can keep their foot on the gas and keep going forward here.
Puck loose right in front. Cam Coe on it. It was right beneath his skates, but he was tied up by an Eden Prairie defender. Coe now battling for it back behind the net. Eden Prairie comes away with it. Past the red line, and good check there by Caleb Lee. Got the hip all the way around. Peterson challenging Molekaday over there. Peterson comes away with it. Near corner, Eden Prairie controls. Looking for an open lane. Having trouble finding one. Finally out to the blue line. Long shot. Coe made the good block there.
Very good.
Sent it forward. I think he felt that one. Eden Prairie wins possession back. They're back in on the attack. Slowed down by Lee. He's number 34, Alexander Cadill. Knights able to clear. Just to the red line. Eden Prairie controls though. Back in behind McClintock. EP out to the point. Long shot. McClintock saw that one and got it in the glove. 5:25 to go in the first.
Oh, go ahead.
You got it.
I was just saying we need to make sure we just keep executing with a purpose. Some of these passes I'm seeing here just look a little lackadaisical. We need to, hard or soft, make sure you get it to the right place with whatever you need to.
And then pushed right in front by Eden Prairie. A couple of whacks at it. DJ shut the door on a low shot. But the Knights just having a real problem getting any clearance going. And here's another shot, and it's a goal. It was bound to happen. It was just coming.
Yeah, and he's a good goal scorer, too, for them, Gnall.
So Carter Gnall with the goal with 5:07 to go in the first. And the Knights just seemingly weren't on top of getting on the loose pucks and clearing the zone there.
Yeah, you can't turn it over deep in your own defensive zone like that. And they know better than that, and they're better than that, so they just need to pick it up and keep going here.
And one of the things that they did really well against Sartell is they took away the time and space in the offensive zone for the other team, for the Sabres back in that game. They were able to just crunch things away and eat up space, and that should be a trip against Eden Prairie, but no call there. Eden Prairie back on the attack. Shot. McClintock.
Should have been called a lot earlier. He controlled that thing. He came in there and used a stick to yank at it.
Yep. So, but the Knights really need to close down those offensive spaces and not allow some free wrist shots in the high slot, like Gnall did to score the goal. Harrison and Fowler working on it in the near corner now. Harrison digging away. Fowler there too. Comes around. Schultz picks it up. Robinson flips it forward, but he flipped it to Tupper in a tough position with two defenders on him, and Eden Prairie's going to take it back. And we got an opportunity here for Bretz. Bretz takes a shot. That's wide left. Henry Braun came off the bench with some speed. Kind of broke up that play.
Did a great job of hustling in there to get in the, just break that up.
Braun picks up the loose puck, finds Harrison. Harrison flips it forward toward goal, but easily gloved and held by Nathan Dickinson. We'll have a face-off coming to Dickinson's right. The Knights will get some fresh skaters out there.
Yeah, Knights need a little jolt in the arm here. They started off hot with a whole lot of energy, but they just kind of seem to be fading a little bit. They need to figure out how to pick that energy back up.
Face-off pushed right toward the goal mouth, goes wide though. Eden Prairie picks up the puck. Carried forward at the red line. Chile with a good play to slow down the EP attack. And it's sent back into the EP defensive zone where number 34, Alexander Cadill, stops and makes a good move to evade a Knights attack. Now it's pinned up against the far wall. Coe and Leland working on it for the Knights. Loose puck there. Finally picked up by the Eagles. And that should be offsides, but no call there. Sullivan was offsides by about 5 or 6 feet. Eden Prairie gets another opportunity. They send it to the near corner. Picked up by Peterson back behind the net. Peterson controls out to English at the point. Braun tries to win one away. And good save there by McClintock
nice job.
On a tight range shot.
It's going to be a penalty on the Knights here.
Well, there we go. So delayed penalty. It was a penalty, Dylan.
I believe it's on Braun.
Producer Dylan doesn't know that when a penalty is delayed, that the goalie comes out because you get the extra attacker. And once the Knights touch the puck, then they blow the whistle. So your power play essentially starts when the ref's hand goes up.
He just thought the referee was sure there.
There we go.
Confident, confident, dry, and secure.
Good Lord, Jeff. What reference is that?
Do they even make that stuff anymore?
I don't think so. All right, so the Knights on a penalty kill for the next couple of minutes here.
Nice.
Tupper does a good job getting a stick on the puck and wrestling it away. Still working down there in the Eagles defensive zone. Finally, they're able to get past Tupper and carry it in. Bretz for the Eagles. Right circle, drop pass to Peterson. Peterson cuts toward the middle. Knights sticks all over the place. Force that shot wide. Peterson on it again, out to Moten. Moten cycles it over. And back to Moten. Oh,
nice.
And then
go.
Taken by Tupper, and Tupper was wrestled down there at the blue line. But he was able to clear the zone. Elmquist is going to control for the Eagles. Passes to Peterson. Peterson across the red line, headmanning in for the Eagles. Shot, hit the post.
Oh.
That was a great shot there by Jack Peterson of the Eagles, number 9. Rebound picked up by Eden Prairie. 51 seconds to go, and the man advantage for Eden Prairie. Centering pass attempt. Just missed there by Bretz. Rebound sent around by the Knights, but not out. English able to control. Eden Prairie goes to the high slot with Peterson. He tries to feed it down low. Then the interior feed was blocked, and what a weird carom off the glass as Molekade tried to clear. Luckily, it went right to Tupper, and Tupper was able to send it down deep. Knights able to get a couple of fresh skaters.
A few of those weird bounces off the glass there.
You know, in Sartell the other day, it was nothing but weird bounces off the glass and off the boards. Doesn't happen as much at the STMA Blue Arena. Big shot attempt by the Eagles, went wide. Knights back at full strength now as Fowler able to, good save by McClintock as a wraparound attempt went right to the back door. McClintock did the full splits, and we're gonna get a whistle here.
He had a second knockaway on that. That was just as amazing.
Strangely, they called that icing like when the puck hit the blue line, like well before it got all the way down there.
I saw that.
I thought it was a penalty at one point, but no. 32.9 seconds to go. Knights trail 1-0 in the first. Eagles control the face-off. Ganal with it now. Ganal was the goal scorer earlier in the period.
Got to keep an eye on him because he'll make you pay.
Schultz tries to send it forward, but sends it right into a danger zone, and Eden Prairie gets a shot because of it. Kicked forward by Fowler.
Chile did a great job of putting his body between that shot.
5 seconds left to go in the period. It's tied up against the far wall. Eden Prairie, maybe time for one more shot. Backhand attempt, no dice. Fowler blocks it, and that's the end of the first period of play. First period total, 12 shots on goal for Eden Prairie. 4 for the STMA Knights, but Eden Prairie leads 1-0.
Well, let's make sure we recognize a few of our sponsors here. Bellbank Mortgage, Mikkel Knotek, Hat-Trick Hockey, the official sponsor of any broken stick here for the rest of the season and next. Luther Brookdale Chevrolet, Marksman Metals, What's the Scoop, my favorite place to go. Accord Orthodontics, Albertville Family Dental, Dale's Automotive, Dunn Brothers Coffee, Edward Jones, Rally Gear, Red Black League, State Farm, Derek Brandt, TLG, Willie McCoy's, Colburn's, Ace of Albertville, BJ's, Jay Becker and Associates, Lazar Graphics, Jimmy John's, B&D Plumbing, Emma's Express, iWest, KJ Branding, Outdoor Design Group, and Rockwoods of Otsego.
Sure, a lot of sponsors, Jeff. I bet you need a cool, tasty beverage after all of that talking.
That would be wonderful, actually.
All right, we'll be back in about 12 minutes for more Knights hockey. Well, we're back with apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur for second period action here at the Castle in St. Michael, Albertville, where your Knights are taking on the Eden Prairie Eagles. After one period of play, Eden Prairie leads 1-0. I think it probably could have been worse for the Knights based on some of the inability to get things cleared from the zone on the defensive side. We'll see how the Knights come out after talking about it in the locker room and in between the first and second period. McClintock back in the pipes for the Knights. He's down at our left. Dickinson, who definitely wants more cowbell in the net, but for the Eagles, down on the right side. Do you get that reference?
I did, yeah. I
Bruce
got that.
Dickinson.
Yes, I got that.
See if you can do your Christopher Walken impression again.
What I need is some more cowbell.
that sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right, we're back to more hockey. Here we go. Eagles control the opening draw, but Braun sends one in, and it was a blocker save. That one was on net from just outside the blue line. Eden Prairie handles the rebound, and they send it forward. Picked up by Braun again, right at the blue line. Eden Prairie will have to steer back and check up as a couple of guys were in an offside position. A good stick by Harrison to keep that down in the Eden Prairie defensive zone. Sent around the boards by the Eagles. Good check there by Harrison, and he's got Tupper with him. Puck sent to Braun. Braun gets a shot off. Ooh, tipped in front by Tupper. He got a little too much of that one and tipped it wide. And it looks like the Knights come out with a little more energy to start this second period as Eden Prairie able to bring it down into the Knights zone. And then high slot shot and a goal. Just like that, Jack Peterson, Knights let him walk in, and you let a guy walk into the slot like that and take a hard wrist shot, you're gonna lose more often than not.
Yeah, and he had a completely open look. No one in the way, no one interfering in any way, shape, or form. So
they just got done saying how they looked like they had a lot more energy, and then Eden Prairie on the counterattack able to put one home. 2-0 in favor of the Eagles. Knights win the draw. Cheeley able to carry it in. He has it hacked off his stick, and here come the Eagles. Centering pass by number 43, Carson Stidger, hits nobody. Cheeley able to pick it up, and he's checked as he exits the blue line. Eden Prairie with another shot that was Hall, Stone Hall, which sounds like a place in Game of Thrones. Gets a shot off for the Eagles.
You don't want to give him open shots either, because he's lethal with them.
You know too many lethal guys here, Jeff.
I do, including the goalie down there, Nate. Used to switch off with William in Summer League.
Shot from the Eagles hits traffic, and we're going to get a high stick against the Knights, and it's going to just create a face-off right where the high stick occurred. So no harm, no foul there. Stidger in to take the draw against Cheeley. That one's won by Stidger. Cheeley says, I'm going to make your life miserable, though, as the Knights able to clear the zone. English and Ganal trade passes back and forth. Long pass forward. Cheeley intercepts. Tapped forward by Leland to Cheeley, and Cheeley will carry it back behind the goal. Centering pass attempt was blocked. And then a blind pass sent around the boards. Kept alive by Leland. And good pinch there by Cooper Leland. Sorry, not Cooper Leland. Caleb Lee. A Leland, you know. Eden Prairie able to come away with it, and with some speed into the zone. Centering pass broken up there by Malekaday, and then tapped forward by Cheeley. Cheeley gets it past the red line, opts to dump it in, and get some fresh skaters out there for the Knights, but it'll allow the Eagles to come up with some speed. Bretz gets a look there and sends it wide of the goal. Far corner. Schultz and Helland working on it together. Tapped forward. Girton able to get it to the red line and shovel it in. Now back behind the net. Crosby Nelson doing his best to try to come up with the loose puck. Finally, Girton able to wrestle it toward the slot, but he's held up by a defender. Far corner now. Nelson working on it for the Knights. Sent around the board. Swart out. Picks it up for the Eagles. Carries it back behind the net. Fowler tries to pinch down, but he had to evade a Eagles player, and here comes Eden Prairie on the attack. Back behind the net, it's Puitt. Eagles maintain control. Puitt now. Back behind the end line. Looking for a centering pass. Opts to go to Swart out at the point. Long shot. Kicked away by Fowler. Somebody lost a stick down there, and in the process tripped over it. Gave McClintock the opportunity to dive on top of that loose puck, and with 13:20 to go in the second, we'll have another face-off in the Knights' defensive zone.
Yeah, the Knights, they got to get off the roller coaster here and just put that gas down and go here. They have it within them. They just got to do it.
Here we go. And Harrison's going to have an opportunity here. He's got Robinson with him in a 2-on-1. Harrison takes the shot. Good save there by Dickinson. Robinson and Harrison trade a couple passes off the rebound. Centering pass, look for Tupper. Just missed, and here comes Elmquist on the attack. A good center there, but broken up by the Knights defenders. Out to the point. Long shot. McClintock got a blocker on that one. Puck left behind the net. Fowler there working on it. Robinson providing some pressure on the defensive end. High slot. Knights don't allow Peterson to get that one. Oh my gosh, great save. Great two saves by Wiki DJ McClintock. Got a leg out, maybe got a toe on the first shot. Second shot probably got him in the knee. And DJ looking like an old man over there is like, I'm getting too old for this.
You know, McClintock is playing out of his mind here. The Knights could easily be down 5-0 really without McClintock's play here. And so he's playing like every coach would expect him to do and doing a great job of it.
Puck in a dangerous spot there. Knights able to clear it away. Harrison unable to break the zone, and Eden Prairie gets another opportunity here. English out at the point. Nice play by English to keep it alive there. A big check back behind the net by Braun. Tupper over there helping out as well. Sent around the boards. Back behind the net again. And another long shot. Hit some traffic in front, went wide. Now near corner. Braun flips it high in the air and forward. Tupper tries to get it out, but can't get it past English, and Bretz gets a shot. That was a dangerous spot, too. McClintock with another great save.
McClintock definitely just bringing it here tonight, and lucky for the Knights. Now they got to figure out how the rest of the team's going to join and spark off of this.
Somebody must have gave him the oil can because he got up a lot quicker after that save.
The Tin Man moves quick.
Knights able to control the faceoff in their own zone, send it up. Cheely pushes it forward to Leland. Leland, drop pass to Cheely, beauty, and a goal! That's the kind of play that we needed right now, and Brody Cheely pushed it forward to Leland. He chopped his stick on the ice a little bit, asked for it back. Beauty drop pass by Leland and a goal for Cheese.
Yeah, and get one past Dickinson. I mean, he's huge. So that was fantastic to put that just in the right place to put that in. And let's get some momentum and keep this rolling.
All right, 2-1 in favor of the Eagles. Shots on goal, 21-7. Looks like a football score. And then puck sent forward, and Leland over to Cheely. Cheely in a puck race is able to catch up with it first. Now he's battling in the Knights offensive corner. Coe comes away with it. Long shot by Malekaday, got in on net. Rebound sent out to the far corner. Back to Malekaday. Malekaday takes another shot. That one went wide. Lee's going to have an opportunity to keep it in for the Knights. He does. And back behind the net, Coe gets tripped up there and then trips up a guy on the return. No hands up for anything there. Coe comes away with the loose puck, gets a shot off, Dickinson makes a good save.
Keep the pressure.
Knights find a loose puck. Helen tries to send it back in. Able to hold the zone momentarily, but here come the Eagles. Number 41 for Eden Prairie, he gets a shot off. That's Cooper Lobsinger. And McClintock makes another good save. Holds on to the rebound. 10:26 to go on the second. Knights trail 2-1.
Doing a great job there of keeping the pressure on, and that was some great teamwork down there to get that goal. They just need to keep that up here, keep the execution going.
Moten gets a shot, but that hit some traffic in front. I think Helland might have gotten a touch on that one. Schultz trying the clearance there. Has it pickpocketed away from him. Eden Prairie maintains control. Eden Prairie player lost an edge there and goes down to the ice. Pushed forward by Helland, but not out. Back behind the net again. As Fowler working on it, he gets deked out, and here comes an Eden Prairie player coming around the back end. Out to the point to Moten. Back inside to Bretz. Back behind the net again. Centering pass.
Oh.
Nobody's home. Oh, and I think that might have clipped the crossbar there.
It sure did.
And another dangerous spot. Hall gets a good shot off from the high slot. McClintock able to make another save there. Knights really trying to work on getting this puck out, but they can't get it past the blue line. And this is the same thing that caused problems before. Oh. That one went across the blue line. The ref right in front of it did not call it, though. Eden Prairie maintains control.
Actually, he's standing behind, so he didn't have the angle.
Yeah.
But
Finally pushed forward by Girton, and Crosby Nelson's in on the forecheck there. Nelson and Girton working together in tandem down behind the goal. Puck goes around the boards and back behind the Eden Prairie goal. Tupper's going to get there and deliver a nice little check, and a second nice check. Flips an Eden Prairie guy right into the goal, and Harrison had an opportunity in the high slot with a shot. Good save there by Dickinson, but that was a fantastic shot there.
yeah, he had a lot of garbage in the way to go through there to even get it through to Dickinson, so great job by Harrison there.
Eden Prairie able to clear it. Tupper has to wait for Harrison to check back, and Eden Prairie takes over possession. Across the red line now. Puett in on net. McClintock makes a save and then sprawls on the rebound like a big cat.
Yeah, Braun had it for a minute and then did the little pirouette turning around there and lost it, and McClintock bailed him out by just jumping out and covering.
English with a shot. That hit McClintock in the chest. Rebound went straight down, and McClintock covers, so we're going to get another face-off just to the right of DJ. Well, I'm getting pronunciation corrections on my text messages. Knights come away with the face-off, and it's Tupper carrying it across the red line. He's going to dump it near corner. Gives his chase to his own puck. Has it back there. Harrison down there. Decks an Eden Prairie Eagles player. Knights able to hold the zone momentarily, but Eden Prairie pokes it out. Braun will pick it up. Sent around the boards. Over toward Robinson. Tupper comes away with it. And now a battle between 3 Knights and 3 Eagles.
Oh.
Right in front of us here on the near wall. Battle won by LeBron.
Nice
And
pass.
nice pass by Harrison to Tupper, and Tupper to Robinson, back to Tupper.
Nice
he
pass
tried to
there.
get it back to Robinson, and Robinson would have been in a great spot. Good stick by Eden Prairie. There's a shot by Robinson as he turns around and finds the puck. Another shot came through. That one just to the left of the goal. Tupper and Robinson working on it.
Nice.
Centering pass. Harrison gets a shot. Second shot. 2 shots in front, 2 hacks at it, and a great play by Dickinson to keep it alive. Robinson sends it back in, back behind the net. And Tupper's still working on it. He's got 4 Eden Prairie Eagles. Now Robinson back behind the net working on it. Eden Prairie able to come away. And that's 12.
Great job by Hagen
Puett
there.
sending it forward, and now it's Cheely. Cheely enters the zone, looks for Coe on a crazy pass. Braun picks up the loose puck. Shot attempt by Leland. That one went wide. And the Knights playing with a little bit of newfound aggression here. Puck at the red line. Hagen loses it to Elmquist. Elmquist looks for a long pass. That would have been dangerous. Cheely broke it up, though. Peterson carries it across the blue line for Eden Prairie. He goes for a tough angle shot. McClintock makes the save. And here comes Braun going back the other way. He's got Leland with him in a 2-on-1. Cheely joins the fray. Oh, Braun got ridden off into the corner. Great defensive play by the Eagles. Lobsinger for the Eagles, back the other way. Near corner, Molekade picks it off. He sends it around the boards. Out to the point, Elmquist with a shot. Glove down by Braun. Braun able to knock it off the boards and down. Rolling puck's gonna get all the way down. They wave off the icing though, because Eden Prairie kind of took their foot off the gas on chasing it. Lobsinger back in on the attack. Feeds it to Hall in the near corner. Molekade tries a check, doesn't get all of it. Centering pass attempt, that hit the skates of Caleb Lee. Near corner now, a couple of Knights working on it. It's Lee and Helen down there. A couple of Eagles join the fray. Loose puck picked up by Helen. Feeds Girton.
Nice pass.
Finds Nelson at the red line. Nelson takes a tough check on the glass right at the red line. Girton comes away with the loose puck. Girton tries a tough angle shot of his own, and Dickinson had to make a good save there. Helen spins, turns, fires one in toward the net. That one was well off the mark. Hall comes forward. Couple of Eden Prairie Eagles sitting up high. Peterson with the puck now. Tries a shot. Lost the handle. Picked up by Helen. Helen had it taken away off his stick. Bretz picks up the loose puck. He goes straight to the chopper. McClintock denies. Eden Prairie maintains control. And then put right in front. Bretz tried the tip, but McClintock got the save. 4:25 to go in the second. Moten now at the point. And this is the problem that the Knights have run into, is when they don't clear the puck, when they've had a couple opportunities, usually leads to shots. And there's a shot in front, and McClintock able to make the save, and a stick gets thrown across the ice. Looks like an Eden Prairie player tossed the stick of Molekade over toward his bench. No penalties there, but 4:13 to go in the second. Knights working hard. They got to get it out of the zone, though.
Yeah, it's like Napoleon syndrome there with how he threw that stick over the smallest guy on the ice there.
Well, living in his lonely world. Oh, shot that hit some traffic in front and got redirected. McClintock had to catch up with that one. Sprawls on top of it. It's another face-off coming to DJ's left. And the Knights have had it in their defensive zone for maybe a minute now. Tupper in to take the draw. Tied up in front. Lee comes away with it. Lee bangs it off the wall, and it looks like it hit an Eden Prairie Eagle.
Oh, it went off three. It rolled
on
right
the
down.
bench.
It rolled right down all three of them, and the one guy put his arm out, came down his arm and back out onto the ice.
Unfortunately, had they let that one go, it was a 2-on-1 situation with Harrison and Robinson screaming down the ice, but it's going to be sent back into the Knight zone, and we still haven't cleared it.
I'm surprised they actually saw that one.
Tupper ties up the faceoff. Now it's back behind the Knights net. A couple of Eagles there. Tupper with a good check, able to steal the puck away. Pushes it forward, but not out. Tupper steals one there, and it does finally get to the red line. Robinson and Tupper working on it together. Tupper falls over. He gets tripped, and it's a penalty against the Eagles with 3:38 to go in the second. Knights will have a power play.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building saw that one and was waiting for the whistle to blow. So that was see what the Knights can do to take advantage of this situation.
3:38 to go in the second. Shots on goal right now, 29-13 in favor of the Eagles. But the Knights have been threatening a lot more in the last 10 minutes of play. Helen pushes the draw back to Hagen. Hagen waits, surveys, takes a shot, hit traffic in front. Braun tried for the tip. He found the rebound. Cheely centering pass to Tupper. Oh. That one got in on net. Another shot. Not sure anybody knew where that puck went. It was blocked by Dickinson. Back out to Braun. Braun goes cross ice, and Helen wasn't expecting that pass. Came out past the blue line. Knights will have to reset. Cheely carries it into the zone. Cross ice to Tupper. Tupper rips a shot. Blocker save. Loose puck in front. Eden Prairie picks it up and clears it. 3 minutes to go in the second period, 1:20 to go in the power play for the Knights.
You know, Dickinson's so big, let's go where he's not instead of where all large of him is.
Tupper across the blue line for the Knights, flips one in on net, and Cheeley was there ready for a rebound, but Dickinson holds via face-off coming in the Eden Prairie defensive zone.
Yeah, Nate's very agile for the size of goalie that he is, and so Knights have to get a little more precise on that instead of just throwing it right in the middle of his the G and the L there on his jersey.
Face-off won by the Eagles. No Knights seemed to want to take that face-off, and finally Robinson came in there. Cleared down by Eden Prairie. Harrison collects back behind the net. And his pass was broken up and leads to a shot for Eden Prairie, but is blocked by a good stick by Girton. Harrison picks it up, pushes it forward to Molekaday. Molekaday near corner, carries it back behind the net. Cycles around. Down to Robinson near corner. Robinson pushes to Girton. Girton pinned up against the back wall. Lee comes in to help. Over to Harrison, near circle. Shot, rebound in front. Couple of hacks at it by the Knights. Finally, Dickinson sprawls on it, 22 seconds to go. The man advantage for the Knights, 2 minutes to go in the second period.
Yeah, a little feistiness, that's good. Knights need to get a little fire going here. Let's see if we can take advantage of this last 22 seconds and make something happen here.
Girton in to take this draw for the Knights. Sent to the near corner, back behind the net. Lee working on it. And loose puck in front. Robinson has a hack at it, but here comes Eden Prairie, and they're in a 2-on-1, shorthanded. Elmquist in. Rips a shot, finds the post. Harrison picks up the rebound. Flips it to Girton. Girton cross ice to Robinson. Penalty almost over for the Eagles as Robinson enters the zone. Drop pass to Girton. Girton takes a shot, but it's blocked in front. Puck sent around, and Molekaday peeled off to watch Pewitt come out of the box, and here comes Elmquist on the attack now. Elmquist, high slot shot. That's the spot we cannot allow these shots to go off. Eden Prairie's going to keep scoring if we do.
Yeah, luckily McClintock was able to pull his best Gumby move there and knock that away.
From the point, that shot got all the way through. McClintock with another save. Push forward to the red line. Eden Prairie dumps it right back in. DJ touches it up back behind the net. Caleb Lee over there trying to dig it off that back wall. He's got Molekaday with him. A couple of these guys have been out there for a spell. Pushed forward, but not out. Eden Prairie maintains control. Back behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, and that one squeaked in.
Rolled right up his body and off the side.
And I think that this was the case of 4 of those 5 skaters were out there for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, plus.
And then they got stuck in their defensive zone, and they were just out of gas. So Eden Prairie gets the goal. It's 3-1 with 42 seconds to go in the second.
Yeah, unfortunately, that turnover there will hurt you deep in that end, and Eden Prairie just brought the gas at him and made something happen.
Fowler tries to send it forward past the blue line, but Eden Prairie able to intercept, and finally this one gets forward. Cheeley able to make a nice move around one. Cheeley in on net, runs right into Dickinson, nets off. Not sure why they haven't blown the whistle yet. The net's way off. And they're going to continue with it as English carries it up for the Eagles. Gets a shot. Thought that might have hit the netting behind the net. Another shot into traffic and pushed forward by Leland. Leland tries to steer around one. 1 second to go in the period. And they left Dickinson to put the net back on his own.
He rolled over, he picked up his stick, came back over, picked up the net. He moved it twice to get it back in place. Moved to one side, went over to the other, placed that, and then looked down. That was.
And the ref was standing right there. I don't know what he was watching.
Yeah, he saw the whole thing, but it's like he was going to keep that clock running there. That was one of the most interesting things I think I've seen here.
Okay. All right. Well, Knights have a little work to get done in the third period as they trail 3-1. Shots on goal through 2 periods. The Eagles have doubled up the Knights in shots on goal, 32-16. So Knights really need to cut that 2-1 margin down and see if they can get on the attack.
Want to take a minute, Matt, just before we go here and do a shout out. We'll probably do this later too, to Brooke Williams from the Riverhawks, who ended up she had a broken back playing in one of the last games and ended up having surgery today. So we wish Brooke nothing but a speedy recovery from her back surgery.
Absolutely. Good luck on all of your recovery, Brooke. Hope the training and everything to get back is smooth as ever. All right, we're not going to take it, but we're going to take a break. So we'll be back in about 12 minutes for more Knights hockey. Welcome back to the Paradise City, where the Knights trail the Eagles 3-1. That didn't rhyme, but oh well. Hi, Jeff.
How you doing, Matt?
Good. Knights over at their bench, getting ready for a big third period, I'm sure.
Tonight we, for the varsity game, we'll have members of the Squirt B2 Gold team and the Mite team, the Gophers of the Mites.
Wow, the Golden Gophers coming out tonight.
Will be skating over to the bench area prior to the game.
All right, 17 minutes up on the clock. McClintock back to our right side goal and Dickinson back to the left. The Chile-Co-Leland line, the goal scoring line for the Knights out there to start this third period, along with Hagen and Braun. Puck is dropped, and Braun will get there first. Braun cross to Hagen, sent forward to Chile. Chile back to Hagen, over to Braun. Braun able to send it in, down deep for the Knights. Leland in on the forecheck. Puck stuck between the ref's skates, allows Chile to get it in.
There
Shot,
it is.
score! It's Cooper Leland, top corner hockey. And Cooper Leland drains it. It's gonna be a Leland from Chile goal after a Chile from Leland goal. And the Knights trail 3-2, only 26 seconds into the third period.
I don't know who said in that locker room, but whatever it was, they came out on fire, on lightning, perfect execution, and made that happen.
Eden Prairie wins the face-off and control it back in their own zone. Flipped into the Knight zone where Braun gets it, sends it forward to center ice. Picked up by the Eagles. Cadill able to carry it across the blue line for Eden Prairie. He stops at the end line. Leaves it back behind the net. Out to English in the far point. He takes a shot. That was wide left. Ganal, another shot. Hit some traffic in front, up over the goal. Out to English. Shot it right down into Henry Braun. Braun carries it forward. He hits the ref. Second time the ref's been hit by the puck so far in this early third period.
It's good luck. Maybe we should keep doing that.
Puck stolen by Harrison at the blue line. He flips a insane pass forward that bounces off the back wall, and Robinson almost had an opportunity there. Picked up by Eden Prairie at the blue line. Cadill able to send it forward.
Harrison doing a good job there, being disruptive there. Forced the errant pass, and the Knights able to come out now.
Harrison on the puck again, tries to feed forward to Robinson, but he had two guys draped all around him and sent back in by the Eagles, but that's icing against Eden Prairie with 15:04 to go in the third.
Well, let's take her up on the advice of the name of the song. Let's hit her with the best shot, and let's fire away.
Tupper in to take the draw, pushes the face-off over to the far corner. Eden Prairie able to get a touch on it. Robinson tied it up, and here's Tupper. Tupper gets a shot, blocker save, and up into the netting by Dickinson.
He had Harrison open on the backside. I was kind of hoping he would flip it over to him there, but took the shot. You got to make the choice. He took the shot. And
you know, the thing that the Knights were suffering from in the first period kind of looked like Eden Prairie was there, just couldn't figure out how to clear the zone there, and it
nice.
Came out with a shot for Tupper.
Love the level of play here and how the Knights are coming out on fire here and bringing just a ton of energy.
Knights win the puck back at center ice. Tupper able to steer around one, steer around two. Tries to get a shot off, but was partially blocked. Touched by Nelson there for a second, and Tupper delivers a good hip check right in front of the Knights bench. Good active stick there by Stidger. Puts one in on net against McClintock, but not very dangerous. And back to center ice. Eden Prairie sends it back down deep again. Lee does the dirty work and allows Girton to get the puck. sent out to the blue line and shot right into Tupper, and it did clear. Tupper looked like he took that right in the arm. He left his stick on the ice and got off. Molekaday picks up a loose puck, sends it forward. Nelson back to Molekaday. Tap to Girton. Near corner. Nelson in on the forecheck. He can't win that one back. Hall able to come up with it for the Eagles. Schultz backing off of that puck. Kind of wish he would have pursued that one. I think he might have won the race there.
Yeah.
Swartout picks it up in the near corner for the Eagles, then sent around to the far corner. And then dangerous puck there at the circle. Tate Helland able to clear it forward, but Eden Prairie right back on the attack. Ganal sends it in for the Eagles. Near corner. That's Schultz again. Pins it up against the wall. He's got Helland working on it with him. Eden Prairie able to come away with it, but they flip it over into an area where Fowler sits all alone. And the Knights able to clear it up. Helland coming in. He's got Leland with him. Helland gets a shot, but it was partially obstructed. Easily saved by Dickinson. 12:51 to go in the third.
Yeah, Eden did a very good job there of covering all avenues on the defense, and Knights basically had a 2-on-3, so just did the best they could with the situation.
All of the offensive production has come from this line for the Knights with Cheely, Leland, and Coe so far today. Let's see if they can get a couple more shots off.
Hagen.
Far corner in the Knights offensive zone. Eagles able to get it to center ice. Hagen picks up the loose puck, bangs it off the wall near his bench. Push forward, and Cheely's going to win that race. Beats one. Tries to get around the corner. Can't make it around there. Cooper Leland with a lot of energy today. Out helping out. Puck got past the blue line. Henry Braun sends it back in.
Great job by Leland there to knock that around.
Yeah, Leland in on the forecheck again. Loose puck picked up by Cheely, and then a long shot by Braun got through. Second shot attempt by Hagen. Didn't get all of that one, and Eden Prairie's able to clear it on up. Good play defensively by Braun and company back there, and Hagen able to steer it forward to center ice. Tips off an Eden Prairie stick, so no icing there. Hagen will go in on a forecheck. Allows the Knights to get some fresh skaters out there.
And Eden Prairie got away with one there, but I think they kind of let them both play through.
Brought in by Eden Prairie's number 16, but then quickly shoveled out by Harrison. Harrison tried to tap it forward to himself, but he overskated it just a little bit, and Eden Prairie's Moten was able to control. He goes for a centering pass, but that's intercepted by Harrison, and Harrison makes a nice move to steer away from one. His second move didn't work there, and he got checked to the ice, and another shot by Eden Prairie. Two shots, and McClintock made both of the saves that he needed to. Eden Prairie gets control off the rebound. Hagen tries to flip it forward, but they can't get it out. Back to Lee. Lee off the glass. I think it tipped off an Eden Prairie stick. They say no, and it's icing against the Knights with 10:41 to go in the third.
Yeah, he redirected that off the tip, but no, they weren't having any of that.
Allows the Knights to get a fresh forward line out there. Tate Helland in to take the draw. He's got Molekaday to his left and Crosby Nelson to his right. Knights win it. Molekaday sends it past the blue line, but gloved down by English. He pushes it forward, but a couple of Knights meet the Eden Prairie attacker there, and they're able to send it down deep into the Eden Prairie zone. Nelson in on the forecheck. Girton and Nelson working on it now. Helland's trying to get it away. Finally, it got all the way through. Molekaday gets a shot. Hits some traffic in front. And here's an opportunity for Hall. Hall in on net.
Yep.
He scores.
Can't let him get behind that net.
Knights were really working on it on the blue line to try to maintain that zone, and Hall just squeaked forward. Got a tip toward him, and that's all she wrote. 4-2 in favor of Eden Prairie.
Yeah, Stonehall's got too accurate of a shot to let him get behind you and do that. And you don't want to let anybody get behind, regardless of people like that or goal scorers.
All right, Chile in to take the draw. Puck tied up there. Chile comes away with it. Is able to backhand it into the Knights zone. I got to say, Chile's had an absolutely unbelievable game for the Knights. Just pure energy for him so far in this game. He's been maybe the brightest spot for the Knights so far.
Definitely a spark plug, and you hopefully can rub off on some of the others here.
Cooper
Nice.
Leland delivers his biggest check of the season. And they're going to get a delayed penalty on the Eagles. And English took offense to Cooper Leland's hit, went for the retaliation. And we're going to see 2 Eden Prairie players go to the box here. Cadill and English both. It's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for the Knights with 9:34 to go.
Well, that was deserved because they went high-low on him, too, where one of them hit him from front. The other one hit him from back, and, you know, that's a recipe for danger, that type of hit. I understand sometimes emotions get high, but you got to control them in those situations, and unfortunately for them, they didn't. Unfortunately for us, now we got a 5-on-3.
Well, and credit to Cooper Leland for putting forth a big hit. Cooper's not a big guy.
Hey.
He came in and put forth a good legal hit,
They've
it caused Eden Prairie to melt down and commit 2 penalties.
And, you know, do as I say and not as I do, because they've been delivering those hits all over the ice as well. So if you're going to give them, you got to take them. And so he did nothing but a legal hit there.
Eden Prairie able to come away with the face-off and send it forward, and then the pass from Hagen was not a good one, and Eden Prairie able to control it again. Loose puck picked up by Chile, left for Helland. Helland's going to shoot when he gets the puck. He does, but it's wide. Chile to Tupper, to Hagen. Hagen puts a shot, but it hits some traffic in front. High off the glass. Helland kicked it forward.
Come on, guys.
And Eden Prairie is able to clear the zone.
You can't get beat to that puck. We got a 5-on-3 here.
Hagen wins the puck race down there. Tupper comes away with it. Flip forward to Helland. Helland carries it in.
Yeah.
And the Knights are in an offside position. And this power play line for the Knights, it hasn't connected yet today.
Yeah.
They've seemed a little lethargic, a little slow. It's not the right combo of these boys today.
It's just a little discombobulated. They're just not on the same page for sure. Let's see if this one can do something here.
Yeah, a fresh 5 skaters out there. Eden Prairie wins the draw, sends it all the way down back behind the net. Malekade is going to wait back behind the goal, but there's no reason to wait, guys. Let's go. Girton forward to Robinson. Robinson carries it in. Robinson waiting, setting it up. Over to Malekade. Back to Robinson. Robinson shoots. Loose puck in front. Harrison gets a rebound shot opportunity, and Dickinson hops on the rebound. 38 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage for the Knights.
Yeah, bounced off. Harrison did a good job of reacting to it there. He just wasn't able to get everything behind it. I think if he could have, that was definitely going to be a goal there.
Knights win the draw. Harrison back to Malekade. Malekade's going across to Robinson. Robinson shoots. That one hit something and went over the crossbar. Harrison gets the rebound. Harrison carries it in, rips a shot. That one got all the way through and hit Dickinson, but the rebound is cleared by the Eagles. It's going to go all the way down. McClintock's going to get there first. McClintock leaves for Malekade. Malekade should probably hurry a little bit faster. Malekade carries it up. He's got a little speed now. Back behind the net. Looking. Finds Robinson. Robinson gets a shot. That's an easy save for Dickinson. Another shot opportunity that's well wide. Robinson sends it back behind the net as Eden Prairie gets to full strength. Opportunity squandered for the Knights there.
Yeah, they just did not look in sync.
Yep.
Either one of those lines on that.
Eden Prairie centering pass attempt broken up by a couple of Knights players. Another center opportunity. That one got all the way back to the point. Eden Prairie able to hold the zone though. Malekade is going to try to tie it up down there. He's got Girton with him. Knights might be in a little bit of a danger because this line's been out there now for a minute and a half. Shot Missed by Bulky. Another shot comes all the way through as it went wide. And Caleb Lee wrestling everybody down there. Finally sent to the near corner. Harrison picks it up for the Knights. Sent over to Lee.
Oh.
Lee tries to flip it forward. It does go down. Tipped off a stick, so no icing, but it allows the Knights to get a fresh couple of skaters with just under 6.5 to go in the game. And another big check by Leland. Leland suddenly the enforcer on the team, out there delivering checks left and right. Fowler with some speed carries it up. He's got Leland. That was offsides on the Knights, but no call there. Centering pass by Leland. Tried to get Fowler in front, but no dice there. Schultz, oh, I thought he saved it right at the blue line, but it did just trickle past offsides against the Knights with 1 second, less than 6 minutes to go.
Now he can see it from behind. He couldn't see it before.
Oh, yeah.
But now he sees it. You know, you're right. You hit something with Leland. He's definitely brought the energy level tonight. And it's good seeing both him and Chile together out there because they're acting like spark plugs for the rest of the team.
Eden Prairie player lost the stick. That's Kapke. He's kicking it around like a soccer player. Long shot attempt by Coe. That one was easily blocked by Eden Prairie player. At the blue line, picked up. Knights were in an offside position, so they checked quickly. English with it now for the Eagles. Sent around.
Whoa,
Pinched
nice
down
job
by Fowler. Fowler centering pass. That was a good play by Fowler. Schultz picks up the rebound. Puts it back toward the net, but softly. And
Fowler again.
Fowler's having an absolutely great shift right here.
There
and
again.
then he broke up a defensive play there. Crosby Nelson had a touch on the puck. Couldn't get all of it. And Cadill got a shot off. McClintock fought that one off with his whole person. And a big check. Coe is delivered there, and then a shot, and DJ McClintock didn't see that one at all. Luckily, it hit the pipe. McClintock did not move for that one, and Fowler down in the near corner fighting with a couple of Eagles players. He's got Chile joining the fray. You know Chile's going to bring that energy.
Can always count on Chile for that each and every time he steps on the ice.
Fowler able to ring it around the boards and send it down. It is going to make it all the way for icing. 4:33 left to go in the third. And the Knights coaching staff has to start thinking about when it's time to pull McClintock from the net and see if they can get that extra attacker out there.
Yeah, they got to either figure it out or manufacture something here. Not a lot of time left.
Face-off kind of went back and forth between two teams. It's good because there's not a third team out there. Hagen and Helen now working on it now. Sent forward to Nelson. Nelson in a one-on-one scenario. He's got Girton coming with him. Nelson can't get around the first guy, but he's able to dump it deep. Puck taken over by Eden Prairie. Pewitt has the puck taken off of his stick by Hagen. Good stick there by Hagen. Sent around by Helen toward Braun. Braun able to canoe his way past the blue line and sent all the way down. Moten picks it up for the Eagles as we're now under 4 minutes to go in the game. Cross ice pass by the Eagles. Hagen's going to get there first for the Knights. Actually, McClintock went and touched that one first. Harrison picks up the loose puck. Has to avoid Hall. Carries it back behind the net. Leaves for Braun/Hagen. Hagen's the one who's going to touch it. Now over to Braun. He goes cross ice looking for Harrison, but Harrison was skating the other direction. Eden Prairie's going to take over. They just send it back to center ice, and Robinson got a touch on it. Tupper takes over. Tries to steer around a couple, but Knights need a few more passes here. Some tape-to-tape stuff. Finally dumped in. Robinson's going to get there first. He dishes it, but Harrison had to come catch up to it. Harrison battling up against the boards with a couple other ones. Loose puck picked up by Malekade. He's tackled down. Shot attempt by Robinson was wide. Harrison gets over there to vie for the puck, and great stick by Braun, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 situation as Tupper enters the zone. Tupper tries to toe drag around one. He's ridden off into the corner. Harrison working on it, kicks it forward to himself. Centering pass attempt, but no one's there, just Eagles. And then Eden Prairie able to clear the zone and carry it forward. Dumped in by the Eagles, back behind the net. 2:10 to go in the game. Braun to Molekade, back to Braun. Couple of fresh forwards out there for the Knights right now. Eden Prairie player had to say goodbye to it as Leland gets a tough angle shot on that one. Eden Prairie back in on the attack as they enter the zone. Drop pass towards Stidger. He can't control all the way. 1:41 to go. Puck picked up by Cheely. Cheely pushes it forward to center ice. Cheely absorbs a check by a Lobsinger. Cam Coe attacking as much as he can, but Eden Prairie rings it around the boards. Only 90 seconds to go in the game, and I'm surprised McClintock hasn't gone off. There he goes. The Knights looking for the extra attacker now with 80 seconds to go, and Cheely just levels a Eden Prairie player, and Leland gets a shot because of it.
And he even knows it. He just heads right towards the penalty box.
That's Carter Ganal in the box. So Knights will have 6-on-4 action with 1:15 to go. And that was another instance where the Knights delivered a good legal check, and Eden Prairie retaliated.
Yeah, they did, and that's fortunate for the Knights. That's lack of discipline on the Eagles there. So when you're up 4-2, and that you're going to do that, and he earned a 5 out of that. So.
Well, it's a 5-minute major, but there's only a minute 15 left to go in the game. So, yeah. I mean, the good part
not
is
going to do much.
It's non-releasable. So
True.
If the Knights are able to score, they're still going to remain 6-on-4 in this case.
Yeah, and that's the good part about getting that call. And if the Knights are able to pull something off here, that's just a complete lack of discipline on the part of the Eagles. But let's see what happens here. You have to get that puck past big Nate Dickinson there in goal. And
I'm interested to see what the coaches come out with for the 6 skaters they got out there, because their regular power play lineup hasn't looked quite sharp. So we'll see if they change up a few things, get a couple different guys in. It was a timeout, by the way, by the Knights. Get this all set up.
Oh, for sure. Yep.
All right, we're coming out with Braun, Lee, Coe, Cheely, Leland, and Helland. Helland going to the dot to take the face-off, I presume, because he's probably our best face-off guy so far this season. See if he can win this one. He does. Over to Cheely. Cross to Braun. Braun has trouble controlling it. He'll have to catch up to it. Dishes down to Helland. Helland shoots, but that one, gosh, it took a lucky bounce off the glass, but Eden Prairie able to send it all the way down. Just hit the side of the cage. No icing, of course, because Eden Prairie's on a penalty kill, and then the Knights just put it in a bad spot, and Stidger puts an empty netter in.
Yep.
Just a really, really bad pass in the wrong spot, and the Eagles take a 5-2 lead.
Definitely not passing with a purpose there. That was just kind of throwing it across, and giving it right to the other team. Couldn't have been. It was almost like it was passed to him, not turned over to him.
Yeah. Well, high school kids and athletes in general, I mean, they think that they can fit that pass through a postage stamp, and they try to do it a lot of the time, and that's what the Knights tried to do there.
Yeah, don't go Brent Favre on it. Let's be smart about it.
Knights able to send it back in. Leland down there, 32 seconds to go in the game. Coe behind the net, dishes it toward Leland. Over to Molekade, extra skater out there again for the Knights. Molekade just dumps it back in. 22 seconds to go. Let's see if the Knights can get one here.
Yeah, let's dig one out here.
Coe gets sent to the ice, and it's just tied up in that far corner. Loose puck, Cheely comes away with it. He goes straight to the chopper, gets a shot off, and Eden Prairie clears it with 6 seconds to go, and that'll pretty much do it. 3-2-1, and that's the ball game. So the Knights fall to the Eagles 5-2 in a game that you could argue could have gone
it could have gone
much worse for the Knights, but also much better for the Knights.
Yeah, I mean, it could have gone the opposite way. I mean, Eden Prairie won here 5-2, but they almost had a complete lack of discipline for quite a bit of the game, including just right here at the end. One of their players just started shoving and pushing, and I mean, they may have the talent, but they got to figure out how to rein in those emotions. Otherwise, they're going to be screwing themselves.
How do you really feel, Jeff?
Oh, just calling it as I sees it. I watched a lot of these kids play, actually, for me and Prairie, as, you know, having two stepsons play with a lot of them, and I'm kind of shocked at what I was seeing here because I'm used to a lot more discipline. The Knights, you know, were just up and down throughout the game, and, you know, they came out and showed spurts, but they really needed to put it together, you know, for lack of a better term, and just didn't do it. And but Eden Prairie, you know, they brought the talent out and they were flashing it all over. But you know, they could dish it out, but they couldn't take it. And they're gonna have to, if they want to build and grow as they go, they got to fix that.
All right, final score 5-2 in favor of Eden Prairie for the JV. Varsity coming up in about half an hour. Jeff Story will be on the call for that one. Thanks to Dylan Kiner and Lizzie Story for all the technical work today. And we'll be back in just a little bit for more Knights hockey.